Nancy with Nancy's Nibbles of Life, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, welcome. Again, my name is Nancy and I'm on the WW Personal Points Plan. My 0-point foods are eggs, lean chicken and turkey, popcorn, shellfish, and vegetables. And I have a great recipe for you today. I love bringing you recipes centered around the WW plans. I also like to bring you sometimes a what I eat in a day, grocery hauls, and to keep things interesting, every now and again, a travel or a beauty vlog. So guess what? It is the Christmas holiday season. And I love to make brunch for my husband on Christmas Eve or Christmas morning. And what better way than to do that than with a quiche. Quiches are so nice. They impress your guests. They're so easy to put together and really tasty. So I have a Christmas quiche that I'm bringing to my channel today. Are you ready to get into it? Let's go. I love quiche. You know, it's such a simple and easy thing to do, but it scores high on the impressive points with your friends and family because the presentation is so lovely. You know, I make them lots of days without a crust, but because it's the Christmas holiday, we're gonna load our beautiful Christmas quiche into a 9-inch ready-made pie crust. So of course you could pick these up everywhere. They're on sale mostly during the November and December months because of course everyone is making their famous pies. But we're gonna go ahead and use this ready-made 9-inch pie crust. The reason this quiche is called a Christmas quiche is because of the lovely colors. We have 2 cups of a frozen broccoli, and I like to use the florets when I make this dish because the florets are smaller and just easier to work with. So we have 2 cups of a frozen broccoli floret. We also have some of these mini bell peppers. We have the red mini bell peppers. And so there we are with our Christmas colors, the red and the green. And I'm also using some green onion. Now, of course, I'll have the recipe down below for you, along with the measurements. We're gonna also saute up a little bit of a yellow onion and add that to our dish. So let's talk about the rest of the ingredients. In addition to our broccoli, our peppers, and our onion, of course, we have eggs. We're gonna use 4 eggs, and I've let them sit at room temperature for a little while. And we're gonna use, of course, some cheese. So I love Gruyere. You know, I love the full fat Gruyere because the tanginess of that cheese is just, it's one of my favorites. So Trader Joe's actually has a Gruyere and Swiss cheese blend. So we're gonna use 1/3 of a cup of this cheese. And I also love the Lite, low moisturized part skim cheese from Trader Joe's. The mozzarella, it's such a good melting cheese and it tastes wonderful and the points are so great on this cheese. So we're gonna go ahead and use about a cup of cheese. I measured out 3 ounces of that cheese and it almost came to about a cup. So that's 1/3 of a cup of this Gruyere and Swiss blend cheese from Trader Joe's and 3 ounces of the light mozzarella cheese from Trader Joe's. So I love those cheeses. So we're also gonna add, of course, a little bit of salt and pepper to our quiche. And we're gonna saute our yellow onion in a little bit of, I can't believe it's not butter. I'm gonna use the light version of this, 2 tablespoons for 3 smart points. We're gonna saute that up. Of course, like I said, we're gonna use a little salt and pepper. We're gonna add our pepper and our onion mix to our eggs, beat those really well, add in our cheese along with our green onion, and load it into our pie crust. So let's do that now. Get it in the oven. I've preheated my oven to 400 degrees. This quiche will cook about 30 minutes, and then we're gonna bring it out, let it cool, and I have a special topping to add to our Christmas quiche because after all, it's Christmas and you want to put your best foot forward. Okay, let's get this in the oven and I'll bring you back and talk about the points. Wasn't that easy? And look how pretty this Christmas quiche is. Do you see the colors of Christmas? That's why we call it our Christmas quiche. Okay, so again, I've preheated my oven to 400 degrees. I am going to go ahead and add my quiche into the oven, but I am going to add it on top of a cookie sheet because, of course, if any of the contents spill, it spills onto your cookie sheet. So let's add this to the oven at 400 degrees for about 30 minutes. We'll check on it and then we'll bring it out of the oven and let it set for about 15 minutes and then we're ready to serve. Okay, let's get it in the oven.
Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging.
Okay, our beautiful Christmas quiche is out of the oven, and doesn't that look festive and beautiful? Look at that. Wow, and it smells so good. So I let it cook for 30-35 minutes in the oven at 400 degrees. And I knew that it was ready because the eggs on top were baked. So if you look into your oven and you see that it's still a little loose on top, you want to keep it in there for maybe 5 more minutes and let your eggs cook all the way through, because of course you want that creamy custardy like consistency to your eggs. So we're gonna let this pie cool down. I'd say let it cool for about 15 minutes before you cut into it, because you don't want it to run everywhere and you want to give it an opportunity to set. Now, let's talk about the points of my Christmas quiche. So, you know, I have my trusty iPad here, and again, this quiche may be different in points for you because I have eggs as a 0-point food. So, there are 8 servings in this Christmas quiche, because 1/8 of a serving of that crust, and it's 6 smart points a slice. So really good, I think, for a breakfast quiche. You have that cheese, you have those peppers and those onions, and of course that broccoli, and a little bit of that I can't believe it's not butter. 6 smart points a slice. So really good on points, I think, and I can't wait to dig into it. Now, I am gonna again let this set for a few minutes. We'll cut a slice and give it a quick taste test. Okay. All right, we're ready for our taste test. That quiche came out of that pie crust so nice because, again, I allowed it to set. And because it's Christmas, we want to add a little bit of a gourmet touch and add a few microgreens and green onion on top. So there it is, our Christmas quiche, 6 smart points a slice. Let's give it a taste here. So good. You taste the tanginess of that Gruyere cheese. Also those onions and those peppers. It's so creamy and delicious. You know, I think all I need right now is a pomegranate mimosa. That will really kick off my Christmas. Look at that bite. Wow. So good. You could get 8 good slices out of that 9-inch pie crust. You got to do it. Your family will wake up to something so yummy. The smell of that pie crust in the oven, it'll get your family going for the holiday. So good. Well, guys, if you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. You know what? It really pushes the video out there. It helps my channel get more views and grow, which is what I need. And it lets me know that you enjoy the content. So, thank you so much for rolling with me again on another video. And guess what, guys? I'm going to finish my quiche, find me a mimosa somewhere around here, and enjoy. Happy holidays, guys. See you on the next video. Bye.